we had the chance to see many shenanigans, Fiesta games, which is always fun and entertaining to cast and also potentially to watch. And I hope that we will have a great Grand Finals with hopefully potentially up to 9 games in total. Hey champ, welcome. We have the blue Dwarven player, Sauron at the right side, against the red Isengard player, Andy Brandy on the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, on the beautiful map Mirroring Stream. 2 furnaces coming up for Isengard, 2 mineshafts coming up for dwarves. Yeah, let's talk about this matchup, because I believe that Guardians are not as tough and as tanky and as strong as Uruk-hai. But again, my experience in BFME 2 isn't the greatest yet, so I can't confirm anything. I'm just assuming things, and I'm just learning as I'm casting the games. And I've been not casting BFME 2 games many times yet. That's the first tournament after a really long time. So of course, the more we do that, the more we host tournaments, the more we cast games, the more experience I will also be able to gain, which is also hopefully help me out to improve the casting in terms of game experience and game knowledge, you know. 2 mineshafts into Hall of Warriors coming up. On the other side, we see 2 furnaces, 3 furnaces, and furnace number 4 for Isengard player. And Isengard is known for the strong eco, you know. Isengard is very strong eco with Devastation, with Field of Fires, with the Lumber Mills, and of course Industry. He's building up a work pit first. Hey Golden Boys, welcome. Yeah, turn off the beds. I don't know how this is possible. Can somebody, guys, Balindru or Ketira, can you guys turn off the beds maybe? Is it possible? If a Uruk pit's coming up next. So Work Riders and potentially Uruk-hai or Crossbowmen for the defense. Rallying Call has been used before they enter the mineshaft. It looks like Sauron is trying to creep this troll layer right after with the help of the builder. Already done, thank you so much. Just creep this ASAP. Go. Nice. And Rallying Call, keep in mind, in BFME 2 gives you also increased combat experience, which means your units are gonna be able to level up a bit faster. The creep is going to be secured, no problemo. But you can see the troll is a bit tougher, you know, a bit harder to be taken down. But they're gonna hit level 2 anyway. They're gonna almost hit level 3, but you see, you know, they almost got a full level from killing the troll all alone because of the 50% combat experience they gain from the Rallying Call. Or 25% combat experience, sorry. And also Warchan and Rallying Call are different here. Warchan gives you less damage, but also gives you increased movement speed. So it's a bit different. Isengard was picking up the Kribane, which is going to nullify enemy leadership bonuses and buffs, which also includes the Rallying Call buff, by the way. And also on top of that, you are able to make them weaker, quarter in terms of armor and quarter in terms of damage output. So long story short, you will make them weak enough to take them down. Okay, looks like Sauron is preparing for the first big push, and that's gonna be hard to defend. 2 Guardians and 1 Pikeman. And it looks like Isengard is not ready yet. He just sees them coming now, he has to make a move. He's turning, of course. This is not an army you can ignore, trust me on that one. Because if you let them, they will just take down every single furnace, Work Pit and Uruk Pit, and potentially even your fortress. This furnace is extremely squishy, by the way. And Andy Brandy knows that. He knows he can protect this. Oh, but the trample? Pikes are not in position. Kribane will be used to make them a bit weaker. But with the whole Crown's Dance, they can still tank a lot. Uruks, they need to try to kill those pikemen ASAP. After the pikemen are gunners, the Work Riders can clean up. But also Isengard has to make a move, because during all this time, Sauron, the Dwarven player, is untouched. He's also building now the Forge Works, but the attack continues. The furnace is getting blown up. You see that? The burst damage is crazy. Beautiful trample, great micro actually. He will get away without losing too many Work Riders. He has to use the Kribane or move the Kribane to keep the debuff going. And of course, in long terms, Isengard will be able to defend himself because of the crossbowman shooting from a safe distance. And once again, in those kind of situations, your primary target should be the enemy pikemen. Kill the pikemen first, and after they are gone, you can just go for the Work Riders and trample them down to death. 2 power points collected after the Kribane, 350 command points available for the Isengard player Andy Brandy in the game number 1. Sauron on the other side has collected 3 power points after the Rallying Call, and he has 450 command points right now. But there are no pikemen inside the genes. All will be used for that boost of 55% increased damage, and Sauron will be demolishing that just in time to get the money back. And of course, there is no escape from the Uruk-hai, especially when you are playing dwarves, because dwarves are the slowest units in the game. Forge Works level 2 for the battle wagons, which I believe will be used for sportive purposes like heal and also increased leadership with the heavy with the banner carry upgrade on the battle wagon to make the nearby allied units a bit stronger. He has also pikemen now. We can all, you know, I think when you need to deal with calf units in this kind of situations, all you gotta do really is just like keep one pikeman inside your mineshaft. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so far this also has been demolished. The build is getting in safety. So far, dwarves, they are kind of in a good spot. I mean, that's a huge dwarven army. Don't underestimate that. Notification said BFME 1, man. Yeah, I was not able to change. I forgot to change the title. You know, that's the problem. I was changing right after, but not when I was going live. Sorry for that one. Yeah, BFME 1 last time. Trample. Sorry for beating you, though. I feel bad now. Are you feeling debated? Beautiful trample. He has the banner, which means armor leadership, I believe. No, damage leadership, actually. Damage inspiring. 25% increased damage and 25% increased armor. I wish it was BFME 1. It will be BFME 1, trust me. Tomorrow, hopefully, we will be streaming BFME 1. Alright, counterattack is incoming from dwarves. Rallying call is available. 600 command points available now for Sauron. Creebane, 450 command points, and almost 4 power points collected on top of that for the Isengard player and the Brandy. Lourdes is on the field as the first hero of the game, number 1. No heroes from dwarves just yet. And of course, the most seen dwarven hero in BFME 2, just like in Rise of the Witch King, is Gloin. Even though in Rise of the Witch King, it's actually King Brand. Again, King Brand does not exist in Battle for Middle-earth 2. Beautiful trample, nice. Actually, very well trampled, very good, very well done here from Andy Brandy. I can't even talk. 5 power points collected. Don't lose too many War Riders, just disengage. Lourdes is fast enough to just go away, you know, go away. There is no way the enemy, oh, be careful, just pressing stop in the last possible seconds. I mean, there is no way that these units are gonna be able to catch Lourdes. Lourdes is just too fast for them. Battle Wagon has to be careful. War Riders are looking for a potential opening. Rallying call has been used, but keep in mind that Creebane can nullify the leadership bonuses, and that's gonna be used now. You don't want to fight in the melee range though against the enemy army. So basically now, the Rallying call and also the Battle Wagon leadership is getting completely nullified, but he has to make sure that the Creebane is moved on top of the enemy units to keep the debuff active all the time. The power points are rising to the sky, but during all this time, very important to mention is the fact that Sauron, the Dwarven player, is untouched. And the Dwarven units are extremely tanky, you know, they are thick. Hey Yunus, welcome. 7 power points collected, and actually Sauron is also making a move now from the top side. We have more and more battle wagons joining the battlefield. You can also upgrade them with the Hearth, which is going to be like a well, sustain for the allied units nearby. The mineshaft is going to be taken down, but there is another army Isengard has to deal with. Guardians and more pikemen. And the snowballing effect with the Dwarven faction is actually kinda insane, because the more map control you have, the more chances of a snowballing effect you will get. By building multiple mineshafts next to your opponent base, you will keep up the pressure all the time, which is gonna be like a never-ending story, and you will be in a perfect spot, because you will be yourself untouched. Battle wagons with X-Throwers, they are effective against buildings, especially against furnaces, because furnaces once again are one of the squishiest resource buildings in the entire game. I mean, Tunnel, Malone Tree, Furnaces, these three are extremely weak in compared to the mineshafts, farms, and even slaughterhouses. Almost 10 power points collected, but he keeps losing those furnaces left and right. The furnace has been taken down, just being outspammed big time. Lourdes is level almost 4, which will unlock the cripple, but the real thing is level 5. For the damage leadership, similar to the damage leadership from Boromir, but it doesn't stack with the War Chant. So if you have Lourdes, you don't want to use War Chant at the same time. Devastation is nice, because Devastation in BFME 2 is even better, because it can be used to stun not only enemy units, but also enemy heroes. Isengard will be able to defend himself for now. So he's, I'm assuming, holding it for the defense. Again, you can also use it on the trees to turn them into resources. Maybe he might use it here. The build is getting in safety. The build is fast enough, no problemo. Lourdes can always throw the sword and use Carnage for the splash damage to be able to hit multiple units at the very same time. War Riders. Hey Lunas, welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. Mineshafts are getting demolished, but dwarves have still 850 command points available. 850. And he's playing without hero. Oh, Lourdes! Oh, never mind, he's fine. And look at that, he's creeping. Look, he has 3 battle wagons on the field. I like that. The thing is, they are extremely expensive, you know. They cost 500 each without the upgrades later on. So with the upgrade, they will cost you a lot. And losing them is gonna hurt you a lot. Sauron is rich, yeah, definitely. He has almost 7 power points collected after the rallying call and heal. But Isengard has Devastation, you know, which can also boost your money big time. Draw Sword and use Carnage. Carnage. And you see, he will now be able to hit multiple units at the same time. You see that? He was just killing 2. But don't be surrounded like that. Devastation can be used to stun them. But he is not able to kill them afterwards. Because he has only 1 single crossbowman and Lourdes. Who is only level 4 for now. Isengard is going for a counter-attack. But will he have enough units to defend himself? Does he have House of Healing? No, he doesn't have the House of Healing around the fortress. But his crossbows are level 2 or higher. Devastation is going to be used to stun the battle wagons. Also works on battle wagons. But once again, what's the matter if you have nothing to kill them afterwards? It's a wasted thing now, which was not even giving him too much money. The counterattack has to now be successful. The builder from Sauron might be in trouble, but Sauron is of course watching everywhere. The builder is getting sniped down before he could make it into the mineshaft. And he has also units for the defense. And now the counterattack time with units coming from the bottom side and also from the top side at the very same time. Spotted with 3 battle wagons. We have now towers coming up for the Isengard players. Berserkers, which is very interesting. Hey Archangel, welcome. Yeah, oh, the battle wagon has been taken down. If Andy loses this exact same matchup, I won versus Sauron, I doubt he can make it winning this finals. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, again, you know, Sauron is kind of tough opponent who can make even those hard matchups look a bit easier, you know. Berserkers, actually not bad. Beautiful trample. You know, knocking them on the ground. 7 power points collected. He's getting more of them. Hobbit Summon will be now used. I mean, the snowballing effect is crazy. Look at the minimap, you know? He was expanding so nicely at the bottom right side. And Isengard is kinda in a bad spot because he's only able to defend himself. And the Uruk Pit is going down for sure. Uruk Pits are also not as tanky. I mean, they are tanky when they are level 2, but level 1 is actually quite easy to be taken down. Hobbits. Lourdes is still not level 5 yet. The battle wagons, he's microing with them. One of them has heal, well, the other one has extroverts on it. The one with extroverts is actually quite effective against structures, you know? Big commitment on the fortress. Can he actually take it down? I don't think so. Lourdes has Carnage, just use it. But Sauron is watching and paying attention at every single spot. He has almost full command points. But remember, full is 1000. Is he paying attention? The answer is yeah, he's paying attention. He will get in safety. And more units are coming from the bottom side. Look at the pressure. You know, it's like... He has also Gimli and Gloin now side by side. Gimli is almost level 3 already. Has the leap attack. The slap is available for Gloin. Cripple has been used, but Lourdes is low. He can't engage there.
Guardians at the ready.
Guardians at the ready. He needs Grima before the dwarves make Gimli. Yeah, it's too late now. Dwarves have already Gimli. Lourdes is shooting from a safe distance, but with shooting all alone, you can't kill those tank heroes like Gimli or Gloin, you know? Daddy and son, boys. Side by side. The Dwarven army is shining bright like a diamond. The pressure is real. The leap attack has been used, and GG is going to be called from Andy Brandy in the game number 1 as Isengard against Dwarves. And Sauron is going to be the victorious player in the game number 1. So we have the red Isengard player Andy on the right side against the blue Dwarven player Sauron on the left side. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the beautiful map for Zafbrunnen. Low-key funny for me seeing this game being over in the time in which I make my first attack. Yeah, I mean, again, especially, you know, they are both really strong players, but Sauron is just like, I mean, Sauron has been next level player now for a really long time. He just has like a clear understanding about how the game works, what he's supposed to do in every single situation, and also his micro and the ability to be able to watch over many things at the same time is just insane, you know? The macro and micro, when they are hand by hand, hand in hand, just like, you know, what Sauron is doing all the time, it's just so fun to commentate and to watch. To Mineshaft, Hall of Warriors. The same opening, never change a running system. There is no need of doing anything else when the first thing was working out very nice for you. So, Mineshaft, Hall of Warriors. He's gonna do the same like in the previous game. He will be building the third Mineshaft next to the troll layer to creep the troll layer with the pikemen and rallying call. Remember, dwarves have no scouting abilities, like you have no Palantir, you have no Kribane, Cave Bats, or Foresight, or Human Wood, you have nothing like that. That means you don't know the matchup. That's why you only have the chance to pick either the rallying call, heal, or the rebuild from the spellbook of dwarves, you know? So it's gonna go for the attack. On the other side, we see 2 furnaces, Uruk Pit for the Urukai. Last game he was building up 4 furnaces into the Warp Pit. So he's now changing something. Because let's be honest, the Warp Pit wasn't very successful last game. Okay.
Assail them!
Now the build is taking some damage, but it's okay. Rallying Call has been used to make them deal 50% more damage. And also level up 25% faster. Oh my goodness, man. I put HDI, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, my dude. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. Thank you for the huge support.
He just gifted 5 subs. What a pirate.
Thank you, man. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Means a lot, my dude. Means a lot. Uruks. I'm actually curious if the Uruks are able to win against Guardians even when they are level 2. Not sure. Because with level 2 they have the charge attack, which means more armor and more movement speed. But also the trample. You know, you are able to trample down the enemy units by knocking them on the ground. Alright, the first attack. And I believe Andy Brandy is making the same mistake like in the previous game. He is not scouting as well as he should, you know? And also he's not prepared for this attack. He doesn't see it coming. And when he is able to see that coming, it's gonna be a bit too late. The furnace is, no, it's just getting demolished. Just demolished to get the money back. You can't protect that. Once again, furnaces are extremely squishy. And you see the burst damage? When you don't demolish it in time, you will just feed him with more power points and experience points. As this pikeman is already level 3. 1 crossbowman, the double Uruk pits now. Command points capped. That's why these units are not able to enter the battlefield. Uruks are on the hunt. Uruks are on the hunt, yeah. He was also creeping the troll layer, but not capturing this inn yet. Okay. I don't know, man.
Keep up now.
Actually, you know, we had in this tournament also Archangel, of course, as well as Ectelion, Mustafa, and those players were also participating. Ectelion got kinda kicked out in the first round from Hit Machine in the round of 16. Archangel couldn't, you know, had problems against Mustafa in the quarterfinals, I believe, or in the semifinals. I don't remember anymore. And once again, maybe the problem was that this was only a single elimination tournament. That's why, personally, I like to host double elimination tournaments, just to give the people a second chance, you know? When they have a bad day or when they have a bad performance in one day, they have still the chance to come back from the losers bracket. But this one was only a single elimination tournament. So the Uruks are trying to take down this mineshaft, which is the tankiest resource building in the game by far. With level 1 it has 2700 HP against a furnace with only 1080 HP. So huge HP difference. 2 power points collected, 450 for Isengard and 500 for Dwarves. 3 power points after the rallying call collected for Sauron so far. Remember, he was also creeping the troll layer at the bottom left side. Now we have an early hero this time, Gloin. And he's building, of course, also the Forge Works, just like in the previous game after the first Rex, after the first Hall of Warriors. Guardians against Uruks, but Uruks are damaged. There is no way they can win this fight. They are, I mean, these units are using the aggressive stance. These units were not using any battle stances. You need to make sure that you are using the shield wall formation, you know, which is just making you slower. And also, you lose 7% damage, but you get 20% increased armor. That's a great trait, trust me. Always use that when you're fighting. Hey, Mr. Balin, welcome.
For some guardians.
Alright. Guys, dude, should I not, in the future tournament, should I just exclude Sauron? Should I say, Sauron, you are not able to participate anymore? What can I do when this guy is just an expert player? What can I do about that? Just train, play a bit more, and become as good as him or better than him? I mean, why should I kick the best player out of the tournament? Just because he's able to beat them all, you know? That's no reason for me. Almost level 2 Klein.
Form up, fellas.
Hey Wada, welcome. 5 power points collected after rallying call. 600 command points available for dwarves. And Isengard has 500 command points. Just send him $100 without the tournament. We already know who win. Lurz is on the field. Yeah, but you know, is that even a point of hosting tournaments for BFME 2 in this case? Or, you know, if I will be hosting BFME 2 tournaments, I believe I need to just exclude Sauron from participating. And then he will be asking me, Shanks, why I'm not able to play? I'm gonna say, yeah, because you are too good. You are too good, my friend. Imagine telling Faker from League of Legends, hey Faker, you are not able to play the game. Why? Because you are able to beat them all. Oh, level 2. Lurz has to be level 4 for a cripple. Then he has to smurf, yeah, through that. Oh, but he's getting bursted from the pikeman. Lurz can run. Oh, never mind. He has to use the heal. House of Healing around the fortress. I mean, the pressure is real. It's like even a worse situation for any brander than the previous game. Lurz is diving in level 3. Gloin is running for his life. He's healthy enough. He has Shake Foundation, which can be used against the Uruk Pit. Shake Foundation gives you a huge damage, burst damage, against a building like Uruk Pit Furnace. Even the fortress can actually take heavy damage from this beautiful ability. I mean, long story short, you know, Gloin is like a siege monster himself. Like, you don't need siege weapons with dwarves. You have siege hammers, you have Gloin. This combination is just more than enough for you to actually kill all the buildings, especially against Isengard, because the buildings are once again not the tankiest. Berserkers now being recruited, just like in the previous game. Uruk Pit has 3000 health, but it's just not enough. Lurz is still not level 4. Do you see him hitting like a track, boys? Do you see that? What is his damage, man? What is his damage, my boy? What the heck? Almost level 5. Lurz is level 4 now. Use the bow and cripple, but can you actually take him down? That's a big question. Great micro from Sauron as always. The pikeman couldn't make it to the battle wagon. And of course he will be able to get away. Lurz is also not able to hurt them this much, you know, with the bow. So the only unit that can burst them down are pikemen. And Sauron is doing a phenomenal job avoiding these pikemen. Is there a stream delay today? Yeah, about 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. I feel like 2 minutes is a bit too much, because the only delay which is important, I mean, you can see Isengard is not, you know, stream sniping. If he would be stream sniping, then he would be just walking to this mineshaft immediately at the beginning of the game, you know? I mean, you can already see and tell by the way they are playing that they are not stream sniping. So, Crossbowman, Uruks, 450 command points, 8 power points for Isengard. 700 command points and 8 power points, but after Rallying Call and Heal for dwarves, he has almost 3000 resources collected, which means he can soon recruit the son of Gloin, who is Gimli, one of the fellowship members of Lord of the Rings. And the pressure is real. The snowballing effect with dwarves is coming in clutch, and it's a nice refreshment by seeing dwarves actually win, because once again in Rise of the Witch King they were struggling for a really long time. I mean, of course, again, with that, you know, there are some games they don't count when it comes to balance a game, because Sauron is just able to make every faction look great and strong, you know what I'm saying? The battle wagon, he's getting away. He's crippled down. Okay, he was using the devastation. Look his money. Look how much money you will get from the devastation. But he has only one Uruk Pit level 1. Gloin might be in trouble. Use Carnage maybe? Slap. Oh, flip-flop. Gloin is actually quite sick, you know. You need to use the Carnage for that. You need to use Carnage. Carnage, Lurz. GG, I hope not 10 times the same matchup. Andy isn't happy about this matchup as Isengard against dwarves, and that's gonna be GG. They have the red dwarven player Andy Brandy this time. Andy is on dwarves for the first time, and this time it's the Isengard player Sauron. Sauron was playing dwarves 2 times in a row, and now we will see the faction difference, you know, the balance of the factions. Like, Isengard lost 2 times, but now Sauron gets to play the Isengard, and Andy Brandy gets to play dwarves. So we have 2 mineshafts coming up for Andy Brandy, and we have 2 furnaces coming up for the Isengard player Sauron at the bottom side. Into the Uruk Pit, the Colosseum, the place where trolls are able to punch each other on the face. And the look at the audience, guys. These, by the way, this is our Twitch channel, and this audience, this is you, for example. This is, look, this is Mr. Balin, this is Farinat, this is G, this is Lizard here, the Uruk. This one is, of course, Maxim. Where is our Balindru? Balindru is here. Kitira is Gothmog. And yeah, farmer is right here. Kozen is the lumbermill worker trying to look for a job or something. So that's the audience, guys. On the other side, we have two furnaces, 3 furnaces, Uruk pit start into the Uruk-hai. And dwarves are building 2 mineshafts into the Hall of Warriors and recruiting pikemen first. I like the inn design though. Look at this beautiful inn design. Do you see that, guys? Looks amazing. Betting on Andy because the points return if he wins like a track. Through that. True that. Very true statement. So, yeah, Uruks. I don't know, man. Isengard was struggling in this matchup. And I believe it can... Show me again? Yeah, sure. This is the Colosseum, guys. And of course, that's not all about this map. There is more about this map. It's like a winter's theme. And of course, this map is going to be also used for the Christmas tournament, which is like a snow design around. Pretty nice, well designed. He's creeping the troll layer. And you can see the trolls are kind of a bit harder. I like this about BFME 2 actually a lot. In Rise of the Witch King, the creeps are just like a joke, you know, like the goblin layer, troll layer, warg layer, everybody is able to creep them. Especially warg layer is so weak, like even orcs are able to creep that, which is kind of BS in my opinion, you know. Crossbowman, Uruk's coming up next, warg pit is building up. He will be able to find this mineshaft immediately. The builder is running it down into the wrong path. Run, my young builder. He's gonna get in safety. Guardians, of course, are getting surrounded. Uruk's in the front, Crossbowman in the behind. And they have no chance of winning this battle. And actually, nobody is capturing those inns. I'm actually very surprised about that. Is it not worth it? Can tell. Hey, Hakan, welcome. Okay, Pike's level 2. Looks like you want to go for the creep immediately in between the mountains. Archers can creep troll layer in BFME 2. Yeah, I mean, they should. I mean, why not? There is no reason. I mean, in Rise of the Witch King, they can do the same, but they just can't kill the layer. There's a difference. And here, they are not even able to creep the warg layer by themselves. The wargs are able to trample you down, you know, when you go in the close range. That's why you need to use your builder. Uruks are leading forward, almost level 2. And yeah, look, that's the difference of playstyle. You see that? Like, Sauron is always scouting the area, just checking where the potential mineshafts are and playing it kind of slow. I think that's what you are supposed to do in this matchup. You don't want to be attacked from a, you know, from a surprising side, and you are not prepared for that. Because then the dwarves can start snowballing, you know?
Don't follow behind.
Why is taking the building not worth it? Doesn't it? No, it doesn't give. I mean, these buildings, there are different different buildings, neutral buildings in BFME games, and the outpost is the one which gives you money, but the inn will be used as like a barracks, you know. You are able to recruit additional units from there, one different unit, which is always unique for each faction. Doesn't give you money. The mineshaft is gonna be taken down. Beautiful clump. You see the clumping, guys? You see how he's managing to attack with every single Uruk at the same time? That's very important to be able to burst down these buildings in time, especially the mineshafts, because they are the tankiest buildings, the resource buildings in the game. Warg riders now. And so far Isengard is untouched. Like, Isengard didn't lose anything yet. Nothing. He has also units for defense, crossbowmen, Uruks, Warg riders, just for the plan B. Always have a plan B. Never go all out unless you have like a no chance otherwise. There is one mineshaft hiding at the bottom side, in the middle of the map actually. Looks like you want to creep the troll layer at the bottom left, but the troll is still guarding it. And we have now the first hero, Gloin. No heroes from Isengard just yet. What is that? A mineshaft. Forge Wargs level 1. Level 2 is needed for the battle wagons. Yeah, Sauron is actually kinda OP, guys. Kinda OP. And once again, you know, that's the grand finals. Andy Brandy was able to win the quarterfinal game, the round of 6 in the semi-final game. He was able to beat really strong opponents until he was able to make it here. He was able to win against Mustafa 4-0, by the way. 4-0. That's pretty impressive, you know. Mustafa was also able to win against Archangel, you know. So long story short, it was not easy for Andy Brandy to reach the grand finals. Okay, great defense here from Isengard.
We've got to move. Here they come.
It's best of 9. You know, normally, like in 99% of the cases, every grand finals on this channel since like a really long time has been best of 9. So basically, the round of 16 best of 3, quarterfinals, semifinals best of 5, maybe semifinals best of 7, and grand finals is always best of 9. Level 3, Slap is on cooldown. Dwarves are falling behind, 450 command points for Dwarves and 500 command points for Isengard. And the first hero is of course going to be Lurtz, one of the most cost efficient heroes in the entire game. Hey Kilitz, welcome. Yeah, it was actually iPod HDI was gifting 5 subs earlier, and I think you are one of the lucky ones who was able to get the gifted sub. Okay, Slap. You're dragging. I mean, as long as Lurtz is not level 4, I believe Gloin doesn't need to be scared, you know what I'm saying? BFME 1 after? I don't know, man. We will see how long this series is going for. And how long it will last, you know? Can't say anything yet. Oh, be careful. Lurtz, I think Lurtz can fight him in a one-on-one when he's not having carnage, you know? There is no way. And actually, Andy Brandy can maybe make something happen with this push. He just needs to make it a bit more stronger, you know, with like one more pikeman, because he has no pikemen. The pikemen he has are badly damaged, almost level 5. Battle wagon is coming now. He's building now multiple mineshafts. He has to just defend himself. Does he have anything inside? Yeah, he has one pikeman inside. Just get them out and defend. And by the way, it's very important if you are attacking the mineshaft that you are not attacking from this side, because that's very dangerous. If you are attacking from the opening, you can always exit the pikeman and you will end up losing all your Wark Riders in no time. Okay, the attack is incoming now. We will see. I mean, again, that's a little bit too early. He has no pikeman. What? Oh, the slap shot or the slap attack. Almost level 5. Shake Foundation is available. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, no pikeman, then you are kind of doomed. But how can you deal with the Wark Riders, you know? And yeah, crossbowmen are hitting like really hard. Very smart move. Keeping Lurtz next to the crossbowman. This way he can actually share experience. Can he take down the level 2 furnace? Kribin. I think the level 2 furnace is going to be protected for now. And during all this time, Wark Riders are just dancing around, dealing economical damage to dwarves all the time. Does he have Rallying Call yet? Yeah, it's available, and Kribin is going to be on cooldown, so that means Rallying Call is not going to be able to get negated. Big push is incoming, Shake Foundation is available for dwarves, and Slap is reloading as well. Lurtz is level 3. Use Carnage now. Kribin is going to be moved on to deny and nullify the leadership bonuses. Oh, the devastation on catching the battle wagon. That's the power of devastation, ladies and gentlemen. You see, you make him stop for 3 to 5 seconds, which is more than enough time to one-shot him with your pikeman before he could go for a trample. There is another mineshaft coming up. Gloin has to turn and actually maybe look for a beautiful slap attack. Dude, when they are clumped like that, Slap has like splash damage. You are able to hit multiple units at the same time. The builder is left alone, no more Yabba Dabba Doo, and the builder is gonna be taken down right after. Gloin is running for his life. He should maybe, because I believe Lurtz is all about to hit level 4. Lurtz is level 4 already. He will now potentially use the cripple ability, but Gloin was already able to get in safety. Okay, so great defense, a huge Isengard army, and I think Sauron is the one who was telling at the end of the day to Saruman, build me an army worthy of Mordor. I believe this Isengard army right here, ladies and gentlemen, is worthy of Mordor indeed. Almost level 5 Lurtz, which means additional damage leadership for the nearby allied Uruks and Urukai units. You know, also I think everybody is able to get benefit from that, right? Yeah, also Wark Riders and everyone else. Slap, Hobbit summon, big fight, but I believe Isengard is just still ahead. The music, no, Hobbits are getting bullied by the Wark Riders. Lurtz is running for his life, and of course this fight is gonna be still good for Isengard. It's not the end of the world. Lurtz will be getting away. 10 power points invested, and the mineshaft has been still taken down. Build me an army worthy of Mordor indeed. Look, the Wark Riders, guys. Who let the Warks out? Holy guacamole, almost level 5. Oh, what is Samwise Gamgee? Samwise is on the hunt. He's like, he wanna get some Wark Riders killed. Look him, guys. Samwise the Brave. Okay. So Gloin is level 6. Does he have another hero? No. These are only the Hobbit heroes, Frodo Baggins, Mary Poppins, and of course Peregrine Took. The battle wagon has to be careful, don't make the same mistake like you did before. PowerPoint wise, you have 550 command points, here's enough money for Gimli, as you can see. Just go for Gimli at this point, I believe. That's a huge Wark Rider army, and you can't counter that with your, he's just feeding now. He has no pikemen for no reason. Look how much damage he took from the trample. Why are you refusing to recruit pikemen? I don't get it. When you see this many Wark Riders, your obvious answer should be to recruit some pikemen to counter them. That's how BFME or any RTS game work. Counter system. You see Warwicks, you make pikes. You see, like pikes, you make guardians. Almost 7 power points collected, but he's losing a lot of units. I believe Gimli is getting recruited now to support his daddy. Where is Gloin? Gloin is here. Almost level 7. I'm not really almost level 7. Level 10 is going to be the big power spike of Gloin, and that's going to unlock the Shatterhammer. We have 12 power points collected for Isengard after the devastation. So he's like 3 away from the 15. He has also the healing around the fortress. It's a huge Isengard army with Lurd's leadership now. He might need maybe a hero like Saruman or Grima Wormtongue. Maybe even Sharku could be a great choice to support the Wark Riders to make them a bit more stronger, And yeah, Gimli is on the field now indeed. And now I believe, it's kind of... You're not lagging? Now, oh, okay. We see the Thunderbolt and it's Saruman, ladies and gentlemen. Saruman the White. Let's see. Saruman, Lords on the one side, Gimli and Gloin on the other side. If Gimli gets level 5 and gets... Oh, Rallying Call. If Gimli gets level 5 and has the Slayer unlocked, that's gonna be kind of hallelujah. But he's level 1 only, and Lord is saying, Gimli, you are crippled. And what now? Now he's gonna lose him. That's an investment of 3,000. Can you use Leap Attack? Carnage, does he have heal? Yeah, he has heal. And Gimli is thick, He's tanky. Use heal. Heal. Use extra. Oh, should have saved. Oh, the Visa Plus is coming in clutch. Level 2 is unlocked. Lord, what's going on? Oh, he's trying. Do you see what happened? He wanted to leap attack and Saruman is like fireball, and then he was like flying away anyway, He's saying, I'm lagging as hell, GG is gonna be called, and that's a 3-0. What is going on? 3-0. Alright, so we have the blue Mordor player, Sauron at the bottom side, against the red Dwarven player, Andy on the right side. Simtom, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream, buddy. 2 mineshafts coming up for dwarves, and on the other side we see 2 slaughterhouses coming up for the Mordor player. What's the plan? I mean, I've not seen this specific matchup many times just yet, but I believe early game should be kind of favoring the dwarven faction. I believe, but I guess the longer the game goes on, the harder it's gonna become. I mean, pretty similar to Rise of the Witch King, I guess, but I don't know yet. We will get to know together. 2 slaughterhouses into the 3rd slaughterhouse coming up right after. On the other side, we will see pretty much the same opening, 2 mineshafts, Hall of Warriors. And 4 slaughterhouse opening for Mordor. 4 farm into only archers with 5 arrows, really? Oh, maybe that's gonna... Yeah, he's actually building the orc pit indeed. Luxus might be right. So new OP hidden strategy, guys, for everyone who wants to abuse that. Watch carefully. Mordor is the 2nd best lead game, so the longer Mordor goes, the harder, yeah. I mean, just like in Rise of the Witch King in this case. Pretty much the same situation. Mordor has, I think, yeah, I mean, in Rise of the Witch King, the best late game. You have crazy eco, very strong units, which are very good in mid to late game. So I believe that's gonna be pretty much the same situation. Orc pit into the 2nd orc pit coming up from Mordor. On the other side, dwarves. And May Shadow Fangs with the Raiders. May Shadow with the Raiders. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. You are just making it in time to the grand finals of the BFME 2 New Era tournament. So currently we are in the game number 4. Sauron against Andy Brandy in the best of 9. This is the brand new map Erech 3. And we have Mordor against dwarves. Spider Lair. Pikes against Spider Lair. Dubekar. I like dwarves. I was a huge fan of them in the films. Do you guys remember the scene when they were fighting against elves? in the Battle of the Five Armies, you know, in the front of Erebor, the lone mountain, was pretty epic. The counter they had to the archers, you know, was kind of epic. Guardians, we have archers like, yeah, Luxus was saying. Let's see. How was your stream, Shadow X? Rallying Call is available if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's not gonna use it. Clumping? Can he take it down? I will be used to deny that. I is a high tier leadership, by the way, here. It's a very, very strong leadership. Gives you armor, damage, and combat experience all together at the same time. And also, Eye of Sauron is able to stack with the War Chant. So you can use them at the very same time. Okay. What is going on in the meantime? One power point almost collected. Great defense. He was able to keep it protected. We have lots of orc archers on the field, guys. Will he go for a fire arrow? Not yet. Free for all games. Oh. Okay. So looks like he's going for a creep at the bottom left side. Orcs are leading forward, but again, killing those mineshafts is gonna still take you some time because they are tough, you know? I will be on cooldown. And the next attack is, you know, for the next attack, I is going to be on cooldown. But Rallying Call is going to be available. That means a buff against non-buffed units. But again, I believe the biggest problem here for dwarves is the fact that Rallying Call doesn't give you any armor. And armor is very important for you to become tanky enough to tank those archers for a longer duration. Without armor, they're gonna still kill you, regardless how much damage leadership you have. The slaughterhouse is getting demolished, and we have Tavern coming up now for Corsairs, but also potentially upgrades. And I believe Luxus was trying to say that to us. 10k bows, yeah. Lots of archers, look at that. Am I watching Mordor or am I watching elves? I'm not sure.
Guardians at the ready.
Guardians at the ready. Oops, Sauron winning, meh. Come on, Andy, yeah. It's Luxus OP threat. Sam, trust me. Oh, look, he's giving credits. Gollum is lurking around this area. Andy is real pro in BFME too. I don't know how he's losing. I mean, it's Sauron, dude. It's Sauron. Okay, he was no. It was looking like rebuild, but no, that's not the case. Rallying Call is still available, but I believe he will have a hard time to reach this area, boys. With this many archers around, how can you do that? Maybe battle wagons could be nice, you know? Battle wagons, but once again, the problem is that you need to get your fort host to level 2 first. Unlike in Rise of the Witch King, to be able to recruit those battle wagons, which are also extremely expensive units. Lots of archers, but one of the slaughterhouses has been taken down. Okay. Hey Banana, welcome. It's like 2.01 all over again, really? I mean, I've not seen or played or casted or make a commentary of BFME to the Rise of the Witch King patch 2.01 once so far. I have no clue about that. Luxus, I believe, was in vacation, you know, when we made the announcement of the tournament. He was in vacation, so he couldn't participate. Alright, Guardians were able to win this fight, but again, look at the situation, guys. Good luck dealing with that. Okay, he's buying fire now. Yeah, that's the problem now, because with fire, this arch is all of a sudden gonna become also like a siege machine. Because fire is boosting your damage big time against buildings. And also against units at the same time. So it's like a big upgrade on these orc archers. So if you have like this many archers on the field with fire, good luck dealing with that, you know? But he has no Easterlings, guys. With no Easterlings, maybe a couple of battle wagons could be a nice choice. But this is about to be changed, because Haradrim Palace is now up on the field for some Easterlings to keep the archers protected. One battle wagon only. We have now 2. Just gets more and more and more. More and more and more and more. Okay, the slaughterhouse is getting demolished. That's a decent amount of guardians. No pikemen around yet, because there is no Nazgul you need to deal with. Even though I believe Nazguls are so strong in BFME too, because they have the very strong debuff, you know, the level 2 Dread Visage, which can nullify the enemy leadership bonuses. Oh, what is the battle wagon doing? Running it down. Who won here? Gimli or Witch King? I don't know, man. I think Gimli can crush everybody, dude. When he's level 5, this Slayer, I believe he's gonna become like a Superman, you know what I'm saying? Like when Gimli is not level 5, he's like Clark Kent, you know, the guy with the glasses. But when he's level 5, he's like the Superman. How many battle wagons does he have? I see only 0. Where is the battle wagon? Did he lose him once again? Not sure. I see pikemen inside the mineshaft. The fire. Oh my goodness. Look at the fire. Look at this Mordor army, boys. Pew pew pew. Oh my. What is this? Star Wars. Oh good. Oh my goodness. Use War Chant too to make them even stronger. What is this? I've never seen this before, my dude. Okay. Let's go. He went for the hammers? Did he? No, he didn't. Siege hammer is not purchased. Barricade will be also chosen now, which will be used, I believe, defensively. Yeah, he will be using it defensively. I wish he went for the hammers. That would be actually making a nice choice. Eventually take down the fortress. But how you want to defend this now? That's the big question. It's a huge archer army, and that's the thing, you know, the fire arrow boosting your damage big time against structures too. So that the only weakness of archers is the lack of damage against buildings, and this weakness is now gunners, you know? And I want to see the damage against fortress. Can you take it down? I think he can. Fortress is a bit tanky, of course, but I think it's gonna be enough. Oh man, oh man. In the meantime, he was able to destroy the barricade, but I don't see him being able to deal the same damage. Hobbit Summon will be used, and we have Gimli. Okay. He's almost level 4 already. I was missing something. How did he get so much levels already, man? Okay, the battle wagons, they see me rolling. They're hating. He's riding dirty, boys. Riding dirty. Go inside the jeans.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, the fire actually hurts him big time. Oh my goodness. Gimli is level 4. One more trample. Oh, on your face, son. The battle wagon is receiving so much damage from the fire. But not even close, baby. Not even close. He was able to get away just in time. Level 2 means, I believe, self-regeneration over time. And actually, this game isn't over yet. Dude, dwarves have 800 command points collected. And Mordor has only 650. And yeah, Gimli is gonna be a problem. Because Gimli, I believe, is a quite tanky hero against archers. So you will have trouble to kill him. And with leap attack, Slayer, and X-Throw, he can actually mess you up big time. What is the level of Gimli? Let me take a look into that. I believe Gimli is almost level 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, almost level 5. One level is needed. And all it takes is like one beautiful leap attack. And also in BFME 2, he offers you the armor buff, which means 35% increased armor, you know?
Guardians at the ready.
Guardians at the ready. Maybe heavy armor would be nice. The Mithril meal, to make them a bit tanky. Or maybe even some Men of Steel yourself, you know? Because I believe Men of Steel will be outperforming in this kind of situation, since they are the bit better archers in compared to the orc archers. Corsairs, he has also... No, he has no upgrades beside that. He might go for the Witch King though. I don't know how much money he actually has. But keep in mind that upgrading these orc archers with fire arrows is actually quite expensive. You see how tanky Gimli is? He can tank this forever, my dude. He can tank this forever. Leap attack, armor, you know, X-Throw is a very strong combination. And once he has the Slayer, good luck getting away from him. There's a Mordor army of Easterlings and archers. He's going to creep this troll layer. But I want to take a look into that. Hey, don't be grouped like that against Gimli, I'm telling you. That's the last thing you want. You don't want him to get this beautiful, juicy jump thing on your face, you know? Jump, Gimli. You see me jump. 750 command points. Mordor is still in the game. It's not like he's out, but so are the dwarves, you know? So are the dwarves. I believe he needs to get some more battle wagons on the field. Just get more battle wagons or get a Mithril meal to make your guardians extremely tanky. Okay, man, I don't know, man, this game isn't over yet. It was looking good for Sauron, but dwarves, they have Gimli, dude. Gimli is like the magical solution to all your problems in your life. Your wife hates you? Call Gimli. This is going down for sure, right? Or? Yeah, it's going down, level 2, nice. And the big commitment, we have now one battle wagon, but he has no upgrades on it. Gimli is really close to level 5. We have X-Throwers now. I was actually expecting the Men of Steel, but I was wrong. X-Throwers, they have no chance against fire, and Easterlings in the at the same time. I mean, I don't know what dwarves are doing. I think he needs to make something different happen. You see these orcs or these corsairs rather, they need so much time to destroy this mineshaft. Alright, Gimli, it's your time to shine. Gimli, guys, it's coming. Leap, it's extra. Pew, oof, nice. Do it, Gimli. I would just go for it. I would just close my eyes. His heal. When he gets there, he will get level 5. In the worst case, you can use Slayer and get away. Slayer gives you a huge movement boost. We have almost 10 power points collected after the barricade, which was just used for the second time defensively. This mineshaft has been taken down. Battle Wagon is running it down into the Easterlings, unfortunately. The second hero is going to be the daddy of Gimli. That's Klein. What is Gimli-san? Gimli is almost level 5. I mean, just be a bit more aggressive. I think he's underestimating Gimli's power. Like, Gimli's leap attack against those weak orc archers, you will one-shot them. You will just one-shot them. 10 power points collected. Warchant and the Battle Wagon is taking so much damage. He's splitting all the time. He doesn't want to be jumped on, you know, from Gimli. The Battle Wagon is going down to the fire arrow upgraded orc archers. Gimli is just playing too passive. He's full HP. Just use your extra at least. He's waiting for the daddy maybe. He doesn't want to fight without his daddy by his side. We have a lot of map control fights going on. We have now Corsairs with forged blades, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty interesting. I've not seen this before yet. And no heroes, but a Nazgul is just joining the battlefield. Okay, that's pretty nice. I mean, Nazguls, once again, are not the tankiest heroes of the game, but they are quite cost efficient. I will be used, towering up. Gimli is running for his life. Gimli, leap attack. You can jump on them, my dude. Just jump on them. You are really close to level 5. Jump, finally! And that's the Gimli I want to see. Finally, you make a move. Now you can use Slayer. Oh, extra on your face, son. Use Slayer and get in there. Use Slayer and get in there. But he's getting out there, that's the thing. I think he doesn't want to die, because it kind of makes sense since he was just using his heal. No more sustain, it's gonna be a bit dangerous. Because I believe if Gimli goes down, he has really no way of winning this match anymore. 15 power points collected after the barricade. 15. Slayer is still available, he's holding it. He doesn't want to use it yet. Oh my goodness! Holy moly! I mean, dude, my neighbor is gonna kill me. What was that? What is this?
Gather some axes, dwarves.
Sorry, man. Places are mine. I mean, I know the undermine, but what was that? Dude, this is like okay, deals high damage at spawn point and light damage in the perimeter. I think it's a bit more stronger, but I also think it's a 15 power point summon, if I'm not mistaken, because he was just having around 14. So it has to be a 15 while it's only 10 in Rise of the Witch King. That was a nice beat though. I mean, he lost a lot. He lost a lot, my friends. He lost a lot of them. It's gonna give him so much time now to destroy all these slaughterhouses. 1000 command points for dwarves, boys. 1000. Men of Steel, finally. Cukely92, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream. Hilda, 4 power points collected. Yeah, I think Mithril Meal is the way to go. Just why, I don't know why he's not going for that. He has enough money, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he's poor or something. This is going down. Nazgul is trampling down these Guardians all the time. We have a Battle Wagon here for defense, but he was never buying upgrades on them yet. It's a huge Dwarven army, but he's just waiting too much. And I believe he want to give time for the Mordor to recover from the Undermine, which is also reloading quite fast, actually. 7 power points collected. Mordor went for the Worm. Beautiful trample. Level 5. Level 6 is going to unlock the Morgul Blade, which is a smaller version of the Cripple from Lourdes. It's able to, you know, to snare the enemy hero for a shorter duration. Also poison him, which causes him to take damage over time. 5 power points. Wargen is available. The Worm will be used offensively. Okay, he was using Eye to get the vision he needs. And the Worm is just hitting as hard as in Rise of the Witch King, you know? Nothing crazy. In the meantime, we hear the Hobbit song. Gimli is jumping in. What is going on? Fiesta. The Tavern is going down. It's a level 3 building, by the way. It's gonna hurt you if you lose that. You will also lose 20% cheap. No, I think the speed, the building speed is gonna be way less. Right, Gimli is level... Tainted Land. Gimli is level almost 7. Where is Klein at? He's going now for the barricade one more time. The Slaughterhouse level 3, can he save it? I think he will be able to save it for now. Because dwarves are peeling back. They want to enter the mineshaft and get out. Use leap attack is on cooldown. I think he lost the Gloin, right? I can't see Gloin on the field anymore. Yes, Man of Steel finally. Pikeman. Does he have fire too? He's losing a lot to the Worm though. The Worm is doing a phenomenal job. He was able to kill a lot. But he won't be able to kill the Archer range nor the Hall of Warriors anymore. Yeah, I know. It's like in Rise of the Witch King, it's like a white summon, yeah. 5 power points collected. I mean, he's fighting on the Tainted Land, which gives him armor buff. Which is very similar to the buff from Gimli. Men of Steel, but only one of them. Gimli is in a safe spot. He's almost level 7. The Nazgul is doing a good job, but he was almost getting killed from the Pikeman. He just peel back. Barricade is shooting them down all the time. And I've not seen Gimli using the Slayer one time yet. I don't know why. Just use Slayer. Falcon, welcome. I mean, there is so much damaged buildings around. That's crazy. But Mordor is in jail. He's down to 675 command points only. And dwarves have 1000. He has so much money, but yet he's refusing to get fire. When you have this much money, you have already Gimli and Gloin. There is maybe get King Dane on the field. Yeah, King Dane would be a nice choice. Or just get fire on your, White Men of Dunlands. Or make a second barrack, second archer range, Forge Works. Whatever. I think you have enough money to do all this stuff. Almost 20 power points collected. 5 more and it's gonna be at 25. I believe that's gonna unlock the Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. We will see. On the other side, 750. Okay, so... Gimli, I think he's kind of a bit scared with Gimli, you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, he's playing a bit too carefully with Gimli. There is no reason of not using the Slayer, because Slayer gives you an insane amount of damage boost and also speed boost, which means you can get in and get out easily. There is no way they can catch you. And once again, Mordor is in a turtle situation, but he has a great defense. He has Tainted Lands, he has Nazgul to debuff the enemy units, he has fire on his archers to make them hit like a truck. So all this good stuff, but the Earthquake can end everything, and he's really close for that. 25 power points collected now. Undermine is available too. Rallying Code is being used. Nazgul is diving in. He's quite low. He has to be careful. Leap attack was missed on the army, by the way. Gloin is back on the field. Level 4. Shake Foundation was just used. It's on cooldown. Morgul Blade. Gimli is level 7. 27 power points. Gloin is diving in using the slap. The Nazgul is going down. The White is actually popping off actually against the Pikeman. Holy moly. The White has also lots of lifesteal, and Earthquake is gonna be indeed his choice. Okay, so what's the plan? I mean, you can use it, I believe, right here, or you can maybe try to commit on the fortress too. The White is gone finally. The Corsairs, they are trying to deal some damage to the economy, and Earthquake will be used now. Decent burst, actually almost 50% of the health of the fortress is gone. And with the Slayer and Gloin, maybe you can try to commit on that one, maybe. But don't overcommit, don't risk the biscuit. We have level 6 Orc Archer Battalion, by the way, and that's Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Darkness is a spell which is always able to stack, and it's a massive thing. It gives you 50% damage, 33% armor. It's able, once again, to stack with the Tainted Land. It's able to stack with the Eye of Sauron, you can make your units really, really strong. But Gimli doesn't care. So use Slayer and, group with the Daddy and take down the fortress. I think you can do that! Beautiful dodge! Sauron is always on point by dodging, moving away just in time. And Gimli, I think his S button is broken, guys. Or the V. Never mind, I take it back. It's not broken. He's gonna finally use it for the first time in the entire game. And now the commitment on the fortress. Will Mordor Fortress fall? That's the question. And the answer is yeah, it's going down. Level 6, Gimli is level almost 9. And that means no more access to the power points. And Sauron, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna call it GG. And that's the first victory for Andy Brandy in the building. Alright, that's the first time we see elves in a tournament game today. Sauron is on the Elven faction, and we will have dwarves one more time for Andy Brandy. Andy is doomed with dwarves, guys. He's playing dwarves all the time. He's very cursed. 2 mineshafts coming up for dwarves, and we have 2 Malon trees coming up for elves. Always same. Yeah, he's not happy about that. On tournament, yeah. I feel bad for him though. But he was doing a great job last game against Mordor. Let's see if he can do the same also against elves. We will see about that. So what do you guys think about this matchup though in 1.09 version 2.0? Especially those experienced people like Luxus or Archangel Ectelion. What do you guys think about this matchup? Would you say this is a balanced matchup, or would you say this matchup is favoring the one faction or the other faction? And if yes, why? All of Warriors. Sauron is saying Dwarf best army. Mineshaft, Hall of Warriors into the third Mineshaft. You spy me? I mean, you just spoiled yourself. You said always the same. In my opinion, it's the most unfair matchup in the game in the moment. Dwarves are favorites, okay. Two Malone trees, barracks into the archers. Did you use the foresight yet? No, they are not scouting each other. Remember guys, a random is unrevealed in Battle for Middle-earth 2. That means that you have no chance of seeing the enemy faction in the loading screen, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. More of them are gonna follow up. Archers are being used to creep the work layer. The builder is moving on. Okay, so he's looking for a chance of building a mineshaft. I'm assuming that's the plan. One more archer for the defense. The builder, move. Yeah, what do I do? But he's being... Oh, he's gonna cut him off, right? Oh, the builder. Hello, darkness, my old friends. It's nice to see you here again. The foresight to extend the range. Oh my goodness, not even close. Oh, the last shot. Actually, that's a crazy range boost, my dude. How much? Yeah. 35%. That's a lot. Rest in peace, yeah. Oh, you know, that hurts. When you lose as dwarves, the builder early on, it's kinda bad, you know? It's kinda bad. Guardians are moving on. I like BFME Foresight. Yeah, Foresight is good here. It's very effective actually. It's not only useful early on or to scout only, but it's giving you also an insane amount of range bonus, you know? To make you hit from a really long distance. Malone trees are squishy. If you can clamp, you can burst it down, you see? And Sauron knows that. He's demolishing that in time to deny the opponent the experience points he's looking for. The only good thing for Sauron in this kind of situations is that the dwarven units are extremely slow, so you can keep chasing them down all the time, and they will never be able to get away from you in long terms, you know? They have no chance. They are not here to disengage, they are here to fight or to die. Look how strong they are though. But this is gonna be still saved. One more shot? Ah, never mind. He's creeping now the work layer at the bottom right side. Remember, Sauron was also able to creep this work layer with the archers, and he was also able to kill a builder, which is pretty nice. The mineshaft here is going to be taken down. More guardians. He needs to revive the builder, but or you know, buy one more builder, but it's 450, you know, it's 450. So it's not cheap. You can't afford that right now. It's not possible. Yeah, disengage maybe. Disengage. I don't know, man. Maybe he needs battle wagons, you know. The problem is dwarven units, they have no mobility. Like, they have also no shooting heroes. Like, they have only those slow heroes like Dane, Gimli, and Klein. You have only 3 heroes as dwarves in BFME 2. And they have no range. They are all slow, and that means you need to be a small, you know, melee fighter. And archers, they will always shoot you from a safe distance, and not only that, but they will also get the chance to disengage all the time if they want to. That means, long story short, that you will never be able to close your gap to them, you know? GG! Really? No way you do that! What? Why? Dude, never give up, never surrender, man. And again, we have the same matchup. What is going on today? It's kind of back though. The random is back definitely. Curse matchups through that. I don't know what to say. We have not seen Men of the West one time yet. We have only seen elves one time, and other than that it was only one time elves, one time Mordor, and other than that it was only Isengard or dwarves. Not a single time Men of the West, not a single time goblins. 2 furnaces coming up for Isengard play Andy at the bottom right side, and dwarves are building up 2 mineshafts at the top left side. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the map Sakura Forest 2. That's the only best of 9 series. This is a single elimination tournament. That's the finals itself. There is not gonna be a second series after this one anymore. That's the final match, final series of the tournament. The winner of this one is going to be the winner and also get a cash prize of $70. But the loser will still get 30 bucks. You know, it's not like you will go empty home. You will still get something, but you will, you know, get less than half of the money but the winner gets. For mineshaft opening. All you want is dwarf, trust me. Already burned. I can't believe I lost versus Andy. Look, Balindru Chivitanga. Look, Balindru is now motivated, guys. Watch out for Balindru. Somebody was... Falcon was asking for a new era, you know. He was asking for a new era of somebody who can dethrone Sauron. And I believe we need to put our faith into the flexing hands from Balindru Chivitanga. Elves versus Dwarf? No, it's Dwarves against Isengard once again. Hit machine. Oh, make a compliment, alright. Luxus, man, you are the only one who was able to beat Sauron so far as I could see in BFME 2. You seem to be a nice guy. Other than that, you are from Germany. That means we are brothers from another mothers. And I wish that you will crush everybody in the upcoming tournament, my dude. So we have 4 furnaces into the Uruk pit. 4 mineshafts into the Hall of Warriors. What is that? Yeah, Hall of Warriors. 4 mineshafts. First. So where is the builder at? The builder is gonna build a mineshaft. You are dwarf again? Yeah, he's dwarf again, my dude. He's dwarf again. Last game Sauron was won. Sauron won, yeah. I mean, it's nothing. Look, it's random mirror, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing I can influence, you know? It's about fate. It's about luck. Sometimes you're lucky, but sometimes you get to play dwarves like 8 times out of 9 games. Definitely random broken. I always get dwarves from random. Feels like dwarves indeed has higher chance of occurring in random. I don't think it's broken though. It's very randomized, but it's about luck, you know? Random is all about luck. Oh, what was that? It was a Gloin rush. 4 mineshafts into the Gloin. Very interesting. I like that. There is a mineshaft coming up. Warg Riders are looking for a chance to find the opening. The builder. The builder. But the builder is actually, look what he has in the pocket, guys. Oh, this guy's like ready for the Christmas. Ho ho ho. Gloin is almost level 4 already, man. That's crazy. Like, the amount of EXP you get from creeping 1 Warg layer when you are a level 1 hero is kind of insane. I like that though. I like that. He will get the Shake Foundation unlocked in no time. Disables target building, automatically opens targeted gate. Which is kind of useless because nobody is building this, but it's still good, you know, in some certain situations. It's about the burst damage. And I believe Isengard now needs to recruit also his own hero. Maybe Sharku, but definitely Lurtz. Lurtz is needed. Uh-oh, he's evil now to see Gloin. Use it, Gloin. Oh, one-shotting Uruks. This is no rebel of mine, these Uruks. These are Guardians. Their size is small, but their shields are big. I can't wait to see the Luxus versus Sauron finals for the winter tournament. I would love to see a different finals, to be honest. I would love to see, for example, Balindru against Pantherium or something in the grand finals, you know? That's the problem, or that's the thing that we have, you know. Eventually I was always hoping that those tournaments are gonna motivate those good players, like for example Hit Machine was doing a really great job in the tournament too, Yusuf was doing a great job in the tournament, that you guys potentially keep playing a little bit longer and a bit more to get to the skill level of Sauron and others, you know, to be also able to win those tournaments. So it would be nice to see some brand new faces in the grand finals too. We have a hero that's Lurtz. Gloin is level 4. We need to be pro 24/7, yeah. Sauron will get his own summoning salt video. Yeah, the thing is, you know, like maybe that's the reason why his name is Sauron, because he's the Lord of the Rings. He's the Lord of BFME. The mineshaft is going down. Lord has to make a move. Step up, my friend. Don't sleep. You are losing. We can't beat Sauron. We have to join to him, yeah. Against the forces of... against the power of Sauron, there can be no victory. We must join him, Gandalf. That would be wise, my friend. He will be able to defend himself for now, but he was using War Chant for that. Lurtz is finally level 2. But Carnage, I mean, Cripple is gonna be unlocked once you are level 4. That means Gloin can do whatever he wants during all this time. He was indeed able to kill the Uruk Pit with one shot.
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory.
Yeah, true that. But against the power of Sauron, there can be no victory. He has only one Warp Pit, but that's it. He has to replace the Uruk Pit. Dwarves are definitely leading, but actually, he might be able to catch him. He's trying to body block, as you can see. The body block is real. Heal has been used. You see, body block is kind of cringe in BFME games. Doesn't act like this, by the way, in BFME 1. In BFME 1, you can't body block. But look at the burst damage from Uruks. Holy guacamole, man. Gloin, you are too slow. Grandpa Gloin? Help me! Oh, King Dean was not in time to save the daddy of Gimli-san. Gloin has been taken down, boys. There is always hope now. Lurtz is happy. I would love to see also goblins one time, but remember, this could be last game. If Sauron wins that, the best of 9 is gonna be over and Sauron is going to be the winner. That means if you wanna be able to see more games, then Andy Brandy has to win this game. What are the command points? 650 for dwarves. He has rebuild and heal, and 2 power points collected on top of that. And Isengard is also 600 and 8 power points collected after the war chant. So it's actually pretty even in both aspects, command points and power point wise. No great lead for each side yet. And that's the 1.09 version 2.0 edition. It's a patch, nothing else. Okay, 9 power points collected. He's trying to save for the 10. Lurtz is level 3 now. Only one more level needed to prison this King Dane. I want to see more of King Dane though. He's level 2 and he needs level 3 if I'm not mistaken, right? No, he's able to get leadership already. It's a high tier leadership, by the way, which means it's able to stack with the Gimli leadership. For example, Gimli also gives you armor buff, which means 35% increased armor. Dane gives you armor, damage and combat experience. And every unique leadership like high tier, armor buff, armor inspiring, damage leadership, this is able to stack with each other. So long story short, Rallying Call gives you 50% damage, right? It's a damage leadership. Armor leadership from Gimli and high tier leadership from Dane. These three are able to stack with each other to make you as strong as you potentially can become. Mighty Reach with level 4, which is a huge ability, by the way. It's also able to stack with the leadership from Dane, but makes him simply to the best sportive hero in the game. And level 10 is gonna unlock the Summon Royal Guard. Summon several battalions of Dwarven units, which with upgrades, by the way, to the side of King Dane. He has Stubborn Pride for a fear resistant, and also Dane becomes able to reveal stealth. With level 8, he will be able to get mounted, but he is already useful, I mean not useless, he's already useful when he's level 4, you know? Oh, Lurtz is running for his life. Gloin is angry, wanna take his revenge. Lurtz could cripple him eventually, but can you kill him afterwards? Because he has heal available from the spellbook. Gloin is looking for a chance of getting inside the genes. We are getting more units on the field, and that's a huge Dwarven army all of a sudden, and Isengard has to bail, has to peel back. Almost level 5 King Dane already, man. Oh. The thing is, I believe that the Stubborn Pride doesn't do anything in this matchup, because if I'm not mistaken, Isengard has no fear effects. Maybe it's good against Mordor or something, you know? But not against Isengard. Maybe it's also good against Gondor for Horror of Gondor or for Cloudbreak or something like that. But Isengard does have no fear effect, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. 8 power points collected. We are getting more and more extroverts now. Frontline with Guardians and Pikemen and more extroverts for the DPS. He has only 1 barracks and 1 archer range, that's all. But he has King Dean, almost level 6. He has Gloin, who is already level 6, has Shake Foundation, and Gloin is a very, very strong hero once he's level 10, and has the Shatter Armor unlocked. Cripple, finally cripple him. Yeah, use the sword now. Draw your sword. Draw. Oh, Lord, is getting tomato. Use tomato.
Save me, my bearded friends.
Save me, my bearded friends. Oh my goodness, he's gonna. Guy, Lourdes is hitting like a truck, man. Lourdes. Oh, smart move, but this is gonna be enough. Oh, Devastation to stun him. Oh, Devastation is also able to stun heroes, by the way, and Gloin has been taken down for the 2nd time already. Nice. And Lourdes is almost level 5. That means leadership unlocked very soon. Okay, that's beautiful. So now he has to defend himself, though. There is King Dean with leadership, you know. Has Pikemen around, Guardians around. Has Mighty Rage to make them even stronger. Rallying Call. No, that's the Mighty Rage, by the way. Which means for the nearby riot units, they get now 25% damage, 25% increase shroud revealing, and 20% movement speed. But what makes this ability so awesome is that you can also use it on the enemy units to make them weaker. Then it works like a Kribane or Cave Bats, you know, or Freezing Rain. 6 power points collected after the Dwarven Riches, which is being currently used on this mineshaft in between the archer range and the barracks, for a boost of 350% resource income from the selected mineshaft. And look at that. He lost every single building around, by the way. He lost the Uruk pit, he lost the Work pit, he lost everything. And Isengard, boys, is down to 700 command points only. Ooh, but the shenanigans. The Thunderbolt. It's raining, boys. Close the door. Close the window. Because Saruman the White is on the field. And when I think about that, you can also use Devastation as a combination with the Wizard Blast, because you can use Devastation to stun them, and then booyah with the Wizard Blast, you know, to get some levels. But Indra and I will become pro by the Winter Tournament. I hope so. I hope so. Wizard Blast. He didn't kill anything, by the way. Oh my goodness, what is bursting him down so much? Saruman! Run, you fool! Oh, but Dane got crippled down. Uruks are coming now. Dane is in trouble. Level 7, though. Use Carnage maybe. I don't know why he's not. Oh, it's on cooldown, that's why. Does he have heal? No, he has no heal. And Dane is down. And Lourdes is proving himself once again as the best anti-hero hero in the entire game. Like, you locking down the enemy hero for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds. Which is more than enough time in most cases to take him down. And he was able to kill 2 times Klein and now 1 time King Dean. He's now level 6. Level 7 means money, money, money. Pillage will be unlocked. And Saruman is level 1 only. Level 2 is needed for the Fireball. He has a Uruk pit right here. But he needs more than that. He's now building the 3rd Uruk pit. 10 power points collected after the Devastation on the other side. We have 10 power points collected after the Dwarven Riches, the Rebuild, and the Rallying Call. 925 command points in total as Gloin is back on the field. Gloin is back on the field, boys. Pretty nice. But there is Lourdes, you know. He has to avoid Lourdes, which is kind of easier said than done because Lourdes is faster than you. It means he will always be able to run you down. Oh, but look at this defense, you know. Oof, nice shot. Dude, he might get them level 10, by the way, in this game. Because also King Dean is level 7 already. This is Sharku. You know, it looks so funny. Because one single Wark Rider from the battalion, I was thinking that this is Sharku, guys. This is no hero. This is only a normal Wark Rider, by the way. Look at this. He's looking like a hero. The Wark Rider. Hey, hey, hey. The Mancho has been taken down. Lourdes. Lourdes. Lourdes is taking so much damage. Lourdes, run. Finally, you're running. Lourdes is running for his life. Look how fast he is in compared to Gloin, you know. There is no world in which Gloin will be able to close the distance. An Isengard player was able to destroy only one of the main shafts, so it's not the end of the world for dwarves. And there is a counter-attack. Where is Saruman? And boom! Yeah, on your face. And level 2 unlocked. Just like that. Fireball is available now. Fireball. Boom, nice, level 3 just like that. And the Watcher is going to be unlocked now, which might be possibly used around this side to kill the Dwarven army. Or this Dwarven army. He has so many units on the field, it's hard to tell which one he's gonna kill first. But I'm assuming we will see the Watcher very soon. On either side. He has even upgrades now on these units, by the way. Mithril Mail and Forge Blades to make them extremely tanky. With, you know, we will see potentially the Dwarven army strong as they potentially can become. With King Dean, leadership plus spell from the Mighty Rage. With Rallying Call, you can make them actually quite invincible. Especially when they have the Mithril Mail and Forge Blades, you know. So I'm assuming we will be seeing a Watcher around this side. Isengard has Devastation though. He might always use that to get a bit more money. Saruman is going inside the Genes, looking for a Wizard Blast, but they don't die this time. Barrage on your face coming in. The Watcher is gonna be definitely used for defense as he lost all his army. The Dwarven units, they don't even die anymore because they have the Mithril Mail to the Saruman's Wizard Blast. The Watcher has to be used. Devastation is on cooldown. Can the Watcher be enough to defend the day? That's the big question. Fireball is available too. Use the Watcher. Maybe on the backline, I don't know. Lourdes is hitting level 7. Cripple will be used on Gloin. The Watcher is coming in clutch on the extroverts and knocking them down and killing them in 1 single second. Fireball on the cripples. I mean, Fireball doesn't hurt him, by the way. He's extremely tanky. Gloin, heal has been used. Don't get into the melee range. He's gonna kill you. The cripple ability is gone. He's eating. The Watcher is eating good today. Looks like meat's back in the menu, boys. Lourdes is getting knocked back from the slap shot or the slam attack from Gloin. And Gloin is in a safe spot. I can't even talk. Dean is still dead, by the way. He was not reviving his Dean yet, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see Dean on the field now anymore. Gloin is still alive, and he's quite tanky too. The snowballing effect is crazy now. At this stage of the game, you can just build multiple mineshafts next to your opponent base. The Dane is here. Upgrades on Dwarven units, dude. That's making them so strong. Also so tanky at the same time. Like, you know, you see like the Wizard Blast is not able to kill them anymore. Maybe if you need to use Kribane. Lourdes is diving in a bit too deep. Oh, and his goners. Almost level 8. King Dean, ladies and gentlemen. And the attack continues now. He's surrounded. Now he's surrounded. I believe that's gonna be the final stand of Isengard in the series of the best of 9 in the Grand Finals. And Sauron is really close to win this tournament once again. Why am I saying once again? Because he was just recently winning a Rise of the Witch King tournament, which was finished the Sunday 2 weeks ago. And GG is gonna be called from Andy Brandy. And Sauron will make yet another $70 cash from winning a BFME tournament. So in total, in the last 2 weeks, he was able to get $130 cash prize from playing Battle for Middle-earth all alone.